Sure.
Okay. All right.
Attempt to at
So
least.
I just took out. They have like an option for how to make the game go a little faster. Uh, so hopefully it'll go about 2 hours instead of 3 to 4. So I just took out some cards. But I'm going to explain to you how this game works, and then we'll just get started. I know, uh, Sam, you're saying you might not make it all the way through. That's totally fine if you need to dip out at any point. It's not a big deal. Because we're all kind of equal collaborators in this experience. Lee, you've played before, right?
I have. Jolly Charlie and I played
Nice.
a game.
Yeah, I've actually never played this game. I bought it when we were at PAX, but I couldn't. I've like been trying to find a time to play it, and it just hasn't been the right moment. I haven't played it yet, and I'm really excited.
You're in for a fun time, sir.
Yeah, cool. All right, so let's just go through the rules real quick. If you look in your journal on Roll20, you can like close all the little folders on the side. The only thing you'll really want, and actually, I'm just gonna move it up to the top.
Oh my
So that'll
god,
make
what the
it
hell is
easier.
that, all this?
Yeah,
What's going
it's
on?
like all the rules for the game. You don't need any of that. I put the
Who
thing
needs
you need at
rules?
the top, which is the reference card. But I'll point that out later. So let's just start going through the rules. I'm just gonna share some things and read through them. Okay, so here's kind of the story, and it's very broad and vague on purpose, and we'll kind of in a second decide what all this means. But here's the beginning. For a long time, we were at war with the jackals. Now, finally, we've driven them off, and we're left with this, a year of relative peace. One quiet year, with which to build our community up and learn again how to work together. Come winter, the frost shepherds will arrive, and we might not survive the encounter. This is when the game will end, but we don't know about that yet. What we know is that right now, in this moment, there is an opportunity to build something.
Are they saying that life is just a game?
Oh, wow. Deep.
I know, right?
So, let's start by familiarizing ourselves with the tools of the game. So, blank page. Let me move you all to the blank page. All right, so the blank page before you, this is our map. Before playing, we'll establish some of the landscape. Then, as we play, we'll update the map to reflect new discoveries, conflicts, and opportunities. Parts of the map will be literal cartography, other parts will be symbolic. We'll try to avoid writing words on it, though common symbols are fine. Throughout the game, we'll all be responsible for drawing on this map. It's fine to draw poorly or crudely, but all of us are going to draw.
Oh my god, can I draw a lake?
We've been waiting for this. You guys have been playing this game in our Moda map for years. We've been training for this moment.
Finally, the pond will be a lake.
No, because we're not allowed to write words, and that's half of what that map is.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the map. There's also dice, which we don't actually have dice. Instead, we'll just put numbers next to project. So when our community starts a project, which is one of the things we'll do, we'll place a little marker on the map, 1 to 6, to note how many weeks it'll take to finish. Each week they
Ooh.
tick down by 1. When a die reaches 0, the project is complete.
Cool.
Contempt tokens. Oh, I got something for this actually.
I can draw on my iPad. This is good to know.
So contempt tokens, can you all see the little skull deck of cards?
Yes.
So those are
Mhm.
contempt tokens. There's infinite of them. They represent any tension and frustration that might arise in the community.
Uh-oh.
And then the summary card. So that's in your journal. I'll share it with you now. It's at the top. It says reference card. So this is a summary card. It'll remind us of what to do each week of the quiet year and in what order. So each week you're going to do the things that are listed on this card, and we're just going to take turns.
What if we don't want to do it?
Then
Contempt
I
card.
guess you could skip your turn.
Oh, okay.
Contention. and pick one of those skull tokens up and drag it onto the board. All right, so okay, so let's move on to the next thing. What was that one? Explaining the tools.
Anyone seeing the you said it was like a summary card for like the turn flow?
Yeah, did you guys see that?
I don't personally.
The reference card at the top.
The reference card. I clicked show to players. It didn't show up.
I minimized it, but I see it on my screen.
I see reference card, the opening
Yeah.
story. I'm going to delete that. And explaining the
Each
tools.
week, the active player draws a card and interprets it. Follows all bold instructions.
Mhm,
Discover
mhm.
something new. Hold a discussion. Start a project.
Yeah, so we're gonna go through that in a second. That's what we'll
That's
be
what the
doing
card
there.
he was talking about.
Yep.
What section is this? I'm gonna bring it up.
I think it's
If
the
you go
first
to the
thing.
journal, it's
just
the
at the
very
very
top
top.
thing.
I've
0.
dragged it up to the top. Yeah.
Oh, just the reference card. Okay.
So if you pull that up, yeah. So it says. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll take turns. You'll draw a card. You'll do what it says on the card. It's gonna have a prompt. You'll draw kind of whatever you need to add to the map based on what happened in your card. All the projects will be reduced by 1, so they'll get 1 week closer to finishing. All the finished projects will be updated on the map. The active player takes an action, and the things you can do is you can either discover something new, which is there's some kind of new situation. It actually, does it go through this in a second? Well, anyway, you can hold a discussion where you choose some sort of topic, and every person gets to weigh in on the topic. There's 2 ways you can hold a discussion. You could either make a statement, in which case if you make a statement about the community, then each person follows you, and then you don't get a chance to speak again. Or you can ask a question, in which case everybody goes around and answers your question or adds on to the conversation, and then you have the chance to add on and end the discussion.
So the difference between Ryan is a traitor.
What?
Is Ryan a traitor?
Yeah. Yes, but we're okay. I'll get into this. In
I'm
a
just
second.
joking.
But yeah. So and then the other thing you can do is start a project. So you can decide what your group does, and and draw it on the map and start a project.
So you can do one of these, or you do all 3.
You do one of them.
One of them. Oh, okay.
One of them, and you draw a card and do whatever it says on the card.
Okay.
So okay, so let's go to the next thing. Explaining the deck. So the
Ooh.
deck represents the year. Hearts are spring, diamonds are summer, clubs are autumn, spades are winter. So we're just going to be drawing from the deck, and each card will give us some sort of prompt that we answer.
Mhm.
Somewhere in the winter deck is the King of Spades,
Uh-oh.
which says this. Frost
Oh,
Shepherds
no.
arrive, the game is over. So when we draw the King of Spades, the game ends. It's done. We can then kind of speculate about what happened to our community, but that's when we stop drawing cards, the game's over. All
They live
projects
happily
cease.
ever after.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, if we
Who
build it up
knows?
good enough. Usually no. Oh,
No, everything's gonna get fucked.
No.
It's all gonna be my fault. Don't worry.
We're all gonna win, guys.
You'll
Be
kill me
positive.
off so I can go to bed.
All right.
No.
So,
Never.
okay. So who we are? We all have 2 roles to play in the game. The first is to represent the community at a bird's eye level and to care about its fate. The second is to dispassionately introduce dilemmas as scientists conducting an experiment. The Quiet Year asks us to move in and out of these 2 roles. We don't embody specific characters nor act out scenes. Instead, we represent currents of thought within the community. When we speak or take action, we might be representing a single person or a great many. If we allow ourselves to care about the fate of these people, the Quiet Year becomes a richer experience and serves for a lens of understanding communities in conflict. We'll also be presented with opportunities to introduce new issues for the community to deal with. This will often happen when we draw cards or use Discover Something New action. By dispassionately introducing dilemmas and then returning to our other role as representatives of the community, we create tension and make the community's successes feel real. If there's an issue you struggle with in real life, like whether violence is ever justified, introduce situations that call it into question. Okay.
Ooh.
So let's get started by sketching the terrain.
Ooh.
Before the game begins, we must establish some facts about the community and what its surroundings are. What its surroundings are like. We begin with a
Okay.
brief discussion, taking 2 minutes at most, of the general terrain and habitat of the area. This can be as simple as someone saying, "How about a community in a rocky desert?" and everyone else nodding in agreement. At this point, each of us should introduce one detail about the local terrain. When we introduce our detail, we then sketch our contribution onto the map. These sketches should be rough and simple, leaving lots of blank space for additions during play. The community itself should be fairly large on the map, perhaps occupying a third of the sheet. Unless otherwise stated, we assume that our community has 60 to 80 members. All right, so let's skip the example. So what we're doing now is deleting what's there.
We need a
Sorry,
lake.
added test.
All right, so we need to decide what kind of setting our community is in. So are we in
We can do forest.
A river.
Could it be maybe like a valley with a forest?
forest?
What if we're underwater?
Ooh, like an Atlantis situation?
Atlantis.
Ooh.
Could work, could work.
I like that.
Post-apocalyptic Atlantis.
Oh.
That is the exact setting of the new
If we go with
Adventure
forest, I'm
Zone.
thinking like giant giant trees situation with like houses in the
Ooh.
trees.
Let's
Ooh,
do
I like
forest.
those giant
Oh.
Yeah,
forests.
let's do forest just because the podcast where I heard them play this game, they did underwater. So I want to try something different. But I love that idea. It's just that
I
I've
remember
never seen the whole
seeing.
D&D about it.
It's basically BioShock.
I remember
Yeah.
seeing like a post somewhere, kind of like bring up the idea, like, oh, like a forest as like deep and expansive as an ocean, where like the same kind of sense of like oh hey, there's
Yeah.
untold big things in you can never see.
Let's
Is
do
it-
giant trees. I like it. That we live in the trees.
Yeah, giant tree forest. I'm down with that.
Yes.
Okay, so we're deep in the woods.
Or like monkeys.
And
Can we be
community's
monkeys?
destroyed, we're rebuilding. What are some let's do this actually. Let's make a order of operations here. So why doesn't everybody roll me a d20? This isn't part of the game rules, but we're gonna do a turn order.
Roll for me.
I got a 9.
Sam and I both got 14. Should we reroll?
Who's the higher dex?
Straight up whiffed it.
I'll go ahead and reroll.
I can go second. Man, I don't care. You can be. There you go, see? Unless we're going in reverse order and high numbers are bad.
High numbers are never bad and roll 20. Oh, Lee got a 1. Oh man. This was your one roll of the night, so I hope you're satisfied with it.
I mean, if I'm going to roll a nat 1, I feel like a game where the die roll does not matter is the place to do that.
Can I just throw this out there? Lee is going to draw the King of Spades.
I
Maybe.
am the harbinger of your doom.
Don't put that bad juju on
Why
us,
is that
man.
turned to- man.
Someone
will be-
has to. I'm just calling who it is.
We're never gonna draw it. Never gonna draw it.
I don't think that's
Susan.
how this game works, and
Wait,
I
it's
will
like-
be long gone before that point then.
Winter is coming.
Our first turn in the winter
I can't wait,
round.
to be honest.
Ryan is
I'm sick of 92 and high humidity.
yeah.
Agreed. Summer
Okay.
in Virginia sucks.
It's even worse in Tennessee.
All
I
right.
don't
so,
imagine it's any better now.
Well, it's like 120 here, but no humidity.
You know, it's been like 90 something for a month and a half and 70 to 90% humidity most days.
all right. So let's start adding the terrain. So Susan, you'll go first. Just tell us something about our forest. It could be a man-made thing, it could be a natural thing, just some aspect of the terrain of the forest where our community is building.
Well, assuming we're gonna have like their little houses in the giant trees, we need an elevator, of course.
A tree elevator.
Yes.
The tree evator.
Tree
Wow.
elevator.
Okay.
I hope we're doing
Do
this
you
right.
want to draw that somehow draw an elevator into the trees on the
Well,
map?
obviously it'd be like top down, but maybe we have to do
Easier to
like
just draw
maybe
an
we have to do
escalator.
both a top down and a side view or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I mean, it could just be like
No.
a like
Artist here.
Keep
Complicated.
it simple. Keep it simple.
like I
Put
see
like
just like almost an oblong kind of shape with like
Just put a
Put
square.
a square
Done.
on the bottom left corner-ish of the map. There you go. By the entrance.
You want me to add it?
Yes. Or maybe by the gate of some sort. Maybe we still have some sort of gate surrounding. I don't know. Anyway,
I know what I'm gonna do.
Let's
I'm
put
adding too many
our
things.
community like in the middle so we can put stuff around it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of put it towards the middle,
That's fine.
and we'll do just a little box here.
Just a square. Susan, we need you here. We need you to
I know.
draw.
Dude, babies,
Okay.
okay?
This is gonna be.
I
good.
know.
The
I know.
box. Yeah, you got babies to deal with. Life is more important. Although life does find a way.
It does find a way.
There we go.
Yeah, those babies will be fine.
All right, so Kyle, it's your turn. We got our elevator to the trees.
all right. So these are giant
crooked tree.
trees. We're living in this giant forest up in the trees. I'm gonna say just northeast. Yeah, no, northwest. Northwest of our village. There's gonna be a even larger tree that has a hive of giant bees in it.
Ooh.
Spicing
Big
things
bee.
up.
That's how we get our honey. We're
It's-
honey farmers.
It could also
Can
be
you
a
draw
threat.
that, Kyle?
Yes. Let's see here.
Just draw something to. So we got big. Are they like mutant honeybees? They're like huge.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they're giant mutant honeybees.
Don't make it too big. We gotta put a lot of other
But they're
stuff in.
nice, right? Because honeybees are nice.
Depends on how we interacted with them.
We take their honey.
Oh yeah, look at that.
We fly around on their
Dangerous.
backs.
Oh.
We're bee
I
riders,
was
dude.
literally gonna suggest that is that we're Beeriders.
We need to mount. That's gonna be a project later. Someone's gonna learn how to mount these things.
Domesticate the bees.
Oh, also, how's that size?
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. You can always highlight it and make it smaller later if
Oh, perfect.
I think you can do that with these. Yeah. Oh,
Also,
actually, I can make mine
does it
not
read as
crooked.
a giant hive with a bunch of bees around it? I'm sure it does.
So we're only doing the terrain, right? Sort of.
Yeah, right now we're just doing terrain. It could be like man-made stuff like the elevators to the trees though. Like
Okay,
you
okay,
could
okay.
it could also be ruins. Remember, this is like post-apocalypse. So you can have
yeah.
some kind of
I'm thinking of us as like primitive people, sort of. But we
Maybe
still have
maybe we're
some
evolving back
knowledge.
to primitivity.
I mean,
Yeah,
do we
yeah.
want to maybe we're like more of a maybe this is more of like an ancient civilization that's collapsed, not a modern one,
Oh, maybe.
Or collapsed so hard we're back to being in like ancient style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we're
been
like
so many
what's
years.
that one
It's been
anime?
so long that
Dr. Stone. We're like Dr. Stone,
don't know that one.
It's a good anime.
All right, so Sam.
All I could draw was a line.
Okay.
Wow.
No. I
It's a giant stick that we worship.
Sam, if you're talking, you're muted.
no, I'm not. I'm trying to think of something. My mind is drawing a complete and utter blank.
No worries. So
Um.
if you could think of like different.
Ooh, I do have an idea. We worship there's a gigantic central tree off in the distance that you can see that we all worship.
Ooh, there's like a holy tree. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Can you
I was
draw
The
gonna
that
do
on
world
the
that.
map?
tree kind of thing.
Damn
Hopefully
it.
it's not too close to the bees.
We're actually just the Navi bee version.
Yeah,
The
sounds
BV.
like it. All
I
right.
was gonna say that there was a giant statue of Adam Sandler for some reason, and then we worshipped him. But
I mean, your turn's coming up next.
no, we
or-
can't. We already got the worship going. I can't do the Adam Sandler thing. It's over.
I
Look,
can't move my
maybe
screen to the right.
we're
Okay,
in
there we go.
conflict, okay? Maybe we're
we
thinking maybe we're
worship the
thinking
tree
Adam
or Adam
Sandler.
Sandler.
Maybe Adam Sandler created the tree, or the tree created Adam Sandler
no,
as a
no.
prophet. You know,
I got. I'll do something else. I'll do something else.
Adam Sandler is the tree prophet.
No, I'll think of something else.
All right. So, oh, giant tree, giant holy tree.
And this
World
way,
tree.
the other direction from the bee tree. Ooh, I sense conflict.
Yeah, thank God it's in the opposite direction.
Shoot, now what am I gonna do?
Okay, so I'm gonna add a system of caves that
Oh, we don't know where it leads.
we
We've
don't
never
know
been
what's
there.
in there.
It's
We've
scary.
never explored. Yeah,
We tell our children that they can't go inside there. That there's bad things.
yeah, it's not
And
good.
We are the bad things.
And that if you do bad deeds, that the monsters will come out of the caves and take you there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a deterrent for the children, so they can learn what's
Yeah.
right and wrong.
But we've never really explored because we don't know, how dangerous they really are. That looks bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ryan.
Okay, I think there's a giant river.
And we build around the river, right? Because we're not that fucking dumb.
All across the
Ooh,
map.
yeah.
And that's where we get a lot of the
Whoa.
water.
And yeah, you have to cross the river to get to the bees.
Yeah. It's a big river, but maybe we're gonna make some bridges or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have like
Okay.
our houses in the
That
trees, I'm sure we're
sounds
pretty
like
good at
a
building bridges, right?
project.
Who says
All
they're
right.
ours? Maybe we just found them.
Lee, all right, it's your turn.
All right, excellent. So, looking here at our little forest, I'm going to say that there is a barren patch of forest. Like there's a patch of the forest where trees don't grow.
Were they like cut down, or do they just not? It's just like they.
They just don't grow
Oh. Okay.
over here.
So is it like just grass, or it's just like little tiny trees, or
Or
just
it's like
stumps?
everything's just dead.
It's just
But
nothing. It's just
Nothing.
rocks. It's gravel.
Nothing grows. Nothing grows there.
Dirt and rock.
hmm
dirt, rock. Oh man, that's scary.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Ooh, yeah.
The dead lands.
All right, so we go to Susan. All right, so wait, so we drew our stuff. Let me see. I think there's another step before we start drawing cards.
I'm gonna say the river goes to a lake.
Oh no, whoops, survey. Oh yeah, the resources. Okay, so now that we kind of know what we're dealing with here, we each declare an important resource for the community, something which we might have in either abundance or scarcity. So some examples are clean drinking water, a source of energy, protection from predators, adequate shelter, food. Choosing a resource makes it important if it wasn't already. If you pick gasoline, it becomes something that your community wants and needs. As a group, you now choose one of those resources to be in abundance. It gets listed on the index card under abundances. I have a little handout for us there. And whoever called it now draws an abundance of this resource on the map. Other resources get listed as scarcities, and the players who called them draw their absence or scarcity on the map somehow. Remember that symbols and symbolic representations are fine, but words should be avoided. Okay, so we each need to declare, and let's type them in chat so we can see them, a resource that is important to our community, or like something that is in abundance or in scarcity in this area.
So resources that we need.
So, I mean, it could be resources that you need, but it could be things like,
Toothpaste.
when it could be more broad, like faith.
Toilet
There's
paper.
an abundance of faith, or it could
There
be
is a
something more-
scarcity of respect.
Scarcity of protection from predators.
Scarcity of protection from predators. Yeah, I like that. Sweet golden honey.
I forgot to
Sweet
put the
precious honey.
I forgot to put the abundant on there.
Oh, so we're supposed to put abundant?
No. So
scarcity?
we have to choose. So we have to just say
Oh.
items, and then we're gonna choose as a group one of them to be abundant, and everything else is scarcity.
Oh
So
shit!
we have lumber, honey, protection from predators,
Water.
Um.
I mean,
I
there's
think
water.
water would be the thing that's
Drinking water.
abundant, living right
gonna-
next to a giant
Well, what if it's not?
river.
What if it's not clean though?
Yeah,
it's
it might not
clean
be
drinking
clean.
water.
Doesn't mean you can't clean it.
I mean, that could take some infrastructure we don't have yet.
Fish, meat. All right, wait. Just add one. So Lee, do you want to do? Well, I got it. Let me think of one first.
Should have picked one as well.
Sorry, I got
No,
I got ahead of myself there.
And I think
Oh,
Susan
alright.
said water.
Susan,
Yes.
you said water.
Yeah, drinking
Should
water.
we say like drinking water?
Yeah, drinking water. 'Cause that's specific.
Okay. And so let me think. What's another one? Cat girls. What?
I am down to run with it.
I think that needs to be our
I
abundance.
think we found abundance.
We are all cat girls living in the forest. That's why we're so abundant.
I'm gonna say magic.
Oh, that's cool.
So, okay, so we have Lee. Do you want to go with lumber, or do you want to go with like fish or meat?
We'll go. We're in a forest. We'll go with lumber.
Okay, lumber. Sweet golden honey / sweet precious honey. Protection from predators. Cat girls. Drinking water and magic. So, I think we're all agreed that cat girls is the thing that we have in abundance, right?
No.
Our community is squarely 80% cat girls.
No, let's say
It's a
I
problem.
think water. I think water is a good one to pick. My opinion.
Although I don't know, I kind of like the idea that this water is like toxic in some way. Maybe whatever caused the apocalypse has made like this river water like
I
undrinkable.
was thinking that too, but then dude, if we don't have water, we're fucked. Like
Well,
that's
I mean,
like the one
Also,
thing you
the
need.
cards for. That's
that's
a
one of the
challenge.
challenges for us to
Yeah,
overcome.
it makes it interesting.
So,
Well, I also
I
thought
think it makes perfect sense for abundance to be cat girls because cats climb trees. Makes perfect sense.
That's why we live so high up, because we can climb.
I
Exactly.
thought an abundance of clean drinking water, but absolutely no fish or meat because we live in a predatory world where we're the lowest end of the totem pole.
That's what we gotta overcome. We gotta.
So, like, we have fresh water, but it's dangerous to collect it because there are predators that watch it.
like,
We're the food.
And
We're
there's
the prey.
reason the water's scarce. I like that.
I think that the abundant options that make the most sense,
There is abundancy of clean water. Getting it is difficult.
which
So,
turns into a scarcity. Yeah.
Yeah,
So what
the
are we doing?
community-
Yeah. We can
Cat girl?
decide. So we can decide later, like what it means that it's a scarcity. That like what does that mean that it's a scarcity? Does it mean it's hard for us to get it? Does it mean that it's poisoned? Like that stuff we decide later on in your turn when you're answering questions and starting projects. You're kind of making those decisions. For
Should
now,
we
I
vote?
think. Yeah, let's just vote.
Okay.
So you want to type your vote in the chat? All right.
So what's abundant?
What
we're
is
voting for-
abundant?
What is abundant? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's cat. I think it's cat girl.
And we need to. So, do we draw the abundancy on the map or the scarcity on the map?
Yeah. So let me go back to the thing. It says whoever called it now draws an abundance of this resource on the map. So
Oh God.
Ryan draws, and then the rest of us
Okay.
draw the absence or scarcity on the map somehow of whatever.
I'll draw my predators.
So draw your predators. Oh God, just draw them in like one location. Kind of where they are.
Okay, I'm
Same with
zooming
the
in.
cat girls, even though
Okay.
they might be elsewhere. Just kind of draw them in one spot. Got them.
How do I draw a lack of honey?
Only one beehive instead of many
Well,
beehives.
it could be like a bee guarding the beehive.
Yes,
That's why we
perfect.
can't. That's why we can't get there.
That's perfect,
well,
actually.
And when Ryan said cat girls, he meant female cats.
No. They're humanoid cat girls with
I'm
tails.
just making a joke, man.
With tails and
big boobs.
big titties.
Not all of them. Come on. In true
Yeah,
anime,
okay.
they have to be in a variety.
Okay, there's a variety. It's a variety.
And there's a good number of tsunderes and all the others.
God, Sam, that predator is terrifying.
Thank you.
Whatever it is.
I have no idea what it is. I just drew a circle and just attached things.
God, I'm struggling to think about a scarcity of magic.
A sad wizard?
Just draw
Yeah.
like little
Maybe in
little
the
blue
cave.
flowers, in some area. And the flowers are magical and
Oh.
arcane in some way.
Or maybe they're suppressing the magic
but
of
it's a
flowers.
scarcity. So what I'm gonna just draw a sad wizard.
Or you could just draw like a relic, right? And it's like suppressing the magic.
I think that's for the sad wizard to find out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can determine why
Yeah,
things are scarce later.
I don't wanna lock it. Yeah, I don't wanna lock someone else in when they have the option to decide.
Just the sad wizard and all his cat girls.
Yeah. So we got happy cat girls and sad wizards in this world.
Oh, this world's fucked up.
All right. So, did you do it?
Apparently, cat girls are the prey on this world.
I drew a large bee
What
with
aren't they?
alert exclamation marks
Yeah.
over his head.
Oh, nice. That's beautiful. Got more predators over
You
here.
got a tree with a no smoking sign over it.
And then what was Susan's drinking water? How should we draw a lack of drinking water?
Maybe like death symbols over the river. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, like some kind of symbol on the water. You were right. Maybe like gray lines.
Gray
Or,
line.
the skull and crossbones.
You're trying to show
classic
that it's
poison.
like poisoned
Yeah,
or
little
something?
green, gray line. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
little green lines like that.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. So now I think we begin. Let me see.
So the river's all polluted.
Yeah, so just looking through if there's anything else. I think we got it. Yeah, let's just get started. I think we know what we need to do. If you have any, you can look in the rules in chapter 3. They have more details about working on projects, discovering something new.
No, sir. I'm
Discussion.
taking your word for all of it.
But Susan, why don't you go ahead and draw? So, are you at your computer? We can skip you
Yes.
if not.
Where do I draw?
So
The card.
where it says the quiet year, there's that little above the skulls.
Drag? Drop?
Oh,
Drag and drop. Okay, cool.
did Susan pick an abundance?
Yes,
She didn't
drinking
pick-
water.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
drinking water. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
There's the poisoned water there. All right, so Susan, this is your question here. You can choose one of these to respond to. Where does everyone sleep? Who is unhappy with this arrangement and why? Or what natural predators roam this area? Are you safe?
Ooh. Oops.
Well, I feel like the natural predators is for Sam to decide. So, where everyone sleeps is in a combination of houses we've built on branches in the trees and carved like into the giant trees.
Giant
the
tree
trees.
houses.
Maybe there are people who are just averse to bugs. They don't like it.
There are giant fucking bees flying around.
Truth.
That yep, that is the thing. Even but small bugs, as well in general. We're in trees.
The anti-bug group. 76.
It's more of like a lobby.
All right, do
They're
you want to
funding and
draw that on the map for us? Do you have the ability to do that right now?
Yeah. Let's see.
You can take your time.
How the fuck do I know I could put in a hex code, but I want to like a color picker, and there isn't one. There's just all these colors.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then... Oh, nice little tree house. And then you're gonna choose... Oh, wait, I gotta write these abundance and scarcities on here. Shit. So in abundance, we have... Cat girls. So,
I'm getting there. I'm in
nice
the
tree house.
process of it.
No worries, you're good. Sorry, I was just I just wrote on this little list, which you can see it's at the top of your journal, abundance and scarcities. You can all edit it. As we go forward, this card will change as we like solve problems and do things. All right, so we got tree houses. Then the next thing you do is you take an action. So if you look at your reference card, it shows you if you forget, but you can either discover something new around here, hold a discussion. So you can start a discussion about something, or start a project.
Let's start a project for taming these bees. Maybe.
Okay, taming the bees. So now you should draw somewhere on the map a representation of how these bees are tamed. How are you taming the bees? What is
Shit,
like
should
the
we
plan?
make our stuff smaller?
We're gonna have someone go into the beehive in a giant bee costume, become one with the bees, and learn their way.
So how long do we think it'll take to tame the bees?
Well, first they have to stop being so dummy thick, or else the clap of their ass will attract all the bees.
True.
Yeah, I think like taming them is a big thing, like I
I
think we
agree.
have very little access to these bees. Like,
Yeah.
I think
This might be a multi-step project.
For sure.
Especially when you consider like disguising himself as a little black storm cloud. All these Winnie the Pooh references, landing like lead.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright.
I'm gonna say it takes. We do it by weeks, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So how many weeks? Up to 6. So 6 would be like a big project. It's gonna take a long time.
I say 6 weeks.
Yeah, because taking wild mutant giant honeybees from wild and dangerous to tamed, that's big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
say
agree with
4. I don't think. Yes, it would be, but at the same time, it's all about motivation, good sir. You figure out what motivates them. You figure out how to use it against them.
Me and Mill at 5.
Yeah, let's say. Does that work for you, Susan? I mean, it's your project. You decide how
That
long you
makes
think it'll
sense.
take.
Makes sense. 5 weeks,
Okay. So,
5 weeks to tame
Susan,
the
can you
bees.
write a 5 next to that guy?
Yeah.
Actually, I can do it. I'll take care of the numbers. Don't worry about
Okay.
it. Actually,
Okay.
probably easier if I just do that for all of them. 5, because then I can edit them.
We got the cat girl in the bee costume.
AFK 1 second, get a phone call. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Didn't you say this game is supposed to be a 4-player game?
Yeah, it's supposed to be it's like 2 to 4 is what it suggests, but can't make this thing bigger. Try that again.
I can leave.
No.
Or
unless
just
you want to.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, if
no, I can spectate. Like, I mean, my imagination's running a little short, but I can sit here and play. It's cool. Whatever.
Whatever you
well,
want.
when we get to you, you can well, actually, Kyle went AFK.
I'm back.
Oh, all right, Kyle, it's your turn.
What did I miss?
Nothing. It's right
World
up to you.
exploded.
Ah!
So the bee training is going to take 5 weeks. It's your turn now, so you
Okay.
can and remember, guys, if there's ever a decision that's made that you disagree with, think is a bad move, you can take contempt and just draw one of those little skulls and drag it on the board, and that shows that our community's got some unrest. So Kyle, why don't you draw the next card?
I agree with training the bees.
Alrighty. I just
Yeah, me
drag it
too.
out.
That was inevitable. Yep.
Okay.
So you
what
want
we
to read
got
it?
here? What group has the highest status in the community? What must people do to gain inclusion in this group? Or are there distinct family units in the community? If so, what family structures are common? Let's see here. Who would have the highest status in this tree climbing cat girl community?
Cat girls.
Ooh,
Well, if
that's
we're
so
all
good.
cat girls, then I mean, who among
But,
cat
is there
No,
more
girls?
we
cat
don't all
girls?
have to be cat
No,
girls.
I don't
guys,
think we
guys,
know
guys,
that.
guys. I think the cat girls are a resource. They're not us. There's 60 people, and then there's cat girls.
I mean, I
as the
think
resource.
I think we
I
need
thought
a
it was
whole
us.
discussion on this maybe soon.
I'm taking contempt.
Alright, content me.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You haven't done anything good.
Oh, Lee
Y-
took
y-
contempt. I see
Uh-oh.
Lee's got contempt there.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
For what?
You know what? I'm gonna say not only are the cat girls part of the community, they have the highest status in the community.
Oh shit. How do we gain access to them?
Okay.
Well, first you put on the ears.
So, can you maybe draw a way to represent that on the map? The way that these cat girls have such high status.
Let's see here. Okay, let me start sketching this out.
Just draw a glowing
Just draw
cat
a
girl
crown
with
on
big
top of one of the cat
boobs.
girls.
Yeah, I was thinking crowns too.
Yeah, crown's perfect.
Nice. Okay. And then, wait, that one should be. And then you can take an action. So you can discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project.
So I'm gonna start a project. We can't be drinking cream out of saucers forever. We need clean drinking water. I say we need to devise some way to filter this polluted river.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so can you draw that on the map? Some kind of
Yes,
project for
absolutely.
doing the pollute. And how many weeks do you think that should be?
Let's see. To make a whole water, well, depends on how gung ho we want to go on this sort of water treatment situation. Do we just want to get it filtered through like rocks and other kind of more like rudimentary kind of filtration systems, or do we want to
Well,
get a whole facility built up here?
we never decided what's polluting the water.
You know
But
what?
maybe that's like the first step is actually just to find out what's wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I think if you can't do that, then how are you gonna?
Okay, they'll add at least a couple weeks onto it for research. So 4 weeks sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 weeks for like discovering what's wrong with the.
Or, because it's fucking important. I'd want to speed it, like try and figure it out as fast as possible. Well, either 1 or 2 weeks. This is important. It's drinking water. We're gonna die without it, like really fast.
That's true. And there's only so much cream and saucers for the cat girls.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
Yeah.
starting to spoil, guys.
Yeah, I say 2. I say 2 at the max.
There is infinite cream for the cat girls.
All right, so 2 to figure out what's wrong with it. I'll put that on there.
Sir, a cat.
Wait, does figuring out what's wrong with it include being able to solve and get it? Because
That would be a new project.
that would be something new. Again, like I said, we need drinkable water really fast. We need to find out in 1 week.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Can we do 1 week?
I think we have a scarcity. I don't think we're like dying. I think we probably have enough like rainwater. Like we must be surviving.
Somehow.
But we're thirsty.
Rain and tree sap.
And some cat girls are lactose tolerant. The cream's not a really good solution for them.
Yeah.
Guys, we're running out of cream. We're gonna have to switch to oat milk.
But I agree with you that is.
We're gonna have to start milking the cats.
All right,
last resort.
Suck from each other's 9 teeth.
All right, Sam, it's your turn. You feeling up for taking a turn? You want to pull a?
Yeah. Let's
card?
see. If I can. Whee.
Oh wait, this is one we already had. The ace, right? You guys.
I don't know.
Yeah, Queen of Spring. There you go. All right, you want to read them?
What's the most beautiful thing in this area, or what's the most hideous thing in the area? I'm gonna go with the most beautiful. That giant tree. Because it's spring right now, it's blooming with giant flowers.
The giant
I
tree.
could get on board with that because like the other giant tree in the area is the bee tree, and that's across the Poison River next to the desolate area. It's a pretty foreboding area in general.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, and I like you got some flowers in there.
What a nice tree.
All right, so you can take an action then. You could discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project.
Okay, I have a discussion. No.
So you can either ask a question or make a statement. And if you make a statement, that's it. Everyone can respond, but then you're done. If you ask a question, then you can answer your own question at the end and add something. So whatever you do, let's just follow the turn order after you.
What are we gonna do about running out of cream?
So let's follow the order. So I'll go next. Well, perhaps we could try to milk the cat girls, but I don't know if they would like it. Remember, you can only say one sentence. Ryan, go.
That was what I was gonna say.
So
that's your sentence.
With me?
I mean, you can agree.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, I can just do that.
Yeah, you can just do that.
No. We should explore the world for milk.
Lee.
I too believe we should explore the world looking for some sort of milkable livestock.
Susan.
You could just, look for plants that store water in it. Or some other drinkable thing. Why does it have to be milk? It doesn't have to be.
Because it's cream.
Because it's cream that we're trying to replace.
The cackle would never suffer anything less.
Well, I'm gonna go milk some.
So maybe
plants.
your question is, do we really need cream?
Yeah, that could be it.
Cream? Yeah.
How do we address this cream dilemma?
No, yeah. Hey, do we really need cream? Is an answer to the question.
Yeah. I think it's Kyle's turn.
Sorry, yeah.
So, as the highest caste in our society, I don't think the cat girls would ever submit themselves to being milked. So we must find an alternate source of milk and cream, or
That
milk or
sounds
cream solutions.
that sounds like more than one sentence.
No,
So
it's a run-on.
it
as
was a
the
run-on, but it's all right. You could take contempt if you're really upset.
so
I'm
as the
content.
final voice in this,
Just draw one so you have it in your.
as the final voice in this, what I'm hearing is we need to go out and milk some fucking monsters. Got it.
I agree with that.
All right. Okay, so
Godzilla milk, here we come.
Also,
All
when
right.
did the projects count down?
Good discussion. Oh yeah, sorry. So yeah, we should have been doing that when we started projects. So Susan's would have counted down twice now, so it's down to 3. Thank you for remembering that. And yours is now at 1 week. So it's like after the person draws the card, after they answer the prompt, then you count down the projects, I think. Okay. So, all right, it's my turn. Draw a card. Are there children in the community? If there are, what is their role in the community? How old are the eldest members of the community? What special needs do they have? Okay. I'm going to answer the second one, the eldest members of the community. I'm going to say the oldest members are cat girls for sure, cat women.
Oh.
At that point, obviously.
Everyone
but
else dies at 32.
The cat women lived. The cat women lived to be like hundreds of years old.
Oh shit.
And some of
Busted.
them, that's a very matriarchal society. The special needs that they have.
They gotta
is
be
that
milked. Just kidding.
But they need milk. That's why there is this need for cream. And I think we need to add cream as a scarcity to our scarcity list.
Yes,
Might as well.
100%.
I agree.
Okay.
Like,
So-
getting proper drinking water is good for the
110%.
masses. We need cream.
Can someone do that while I draw the old lady cat? You can edit the handout in the journal.
It's not
Abundance
letting me
scarcity.
edit it.
Oh, I thought I had.
I think I can.
No, wait a second.
No, I got it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
There you go.
And so let me just. Okay, so I'll draw a. Here we go. Let me just draw an old lady kitty. Wrinkly face. Oops.
Why did the bee thing turn to 3 and the river turn to 1?
That's the weeks counting down.
Because they're counting down, they're going to be done.
That's
Oh
when
my
those
God,
projects
that's a
will
mess
be
of a
finished.
face.
But oh, so every turn is a week?
Correct.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's her empty bowl of milk.
That cat woman is terrifying.
I know. They get real gross when they get old.
She is not voiced by Adrienne Barbeau, in case anybody was
I was
wondering.
thinking they're like Asians, where they're like really pretty for the longest time until they're like
All happens at once.
they're all boom. Old short ladies.
So the projects count down. So the drinking water, they learn what the drinking water is. So you started that project, Kyle, right?
Yes.
So can you tell us how that resolves? Like what is wrong with the drinking water?
What they found out is that some of the silt and dirt from the barren area was getting mixed in with the water at the top of the river, and that causes the whole river to be tainted.
Okay. So it has like it's just got like gunk in it. It's not like chemically tainted. It's just like got a bunch of silt and stuff in it.
Or I would say like something chemically about that desolate area contaminated the whole river by getting in at the top of it.
Oh, I see. It's the desolate. Okay. All right, then I'm going to use my action to start a project because I agree that this drinking water is vital. And I'm going to build. The project I'm going to start is to build some sort of like leach field away from that, like some kind of like barrier that's like directing the flow from that area away into another space to kind of like block it from getting into the water.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
like some sort of wall over here. Trying to like redirect the flow of things from that nasty contaminated area. And I think that because I'm not like trying to fix the contaminated area, I'm just trying to put like an emergency band-aid on it. I don't think it takes that long. I'm gonna say like 3 weeks. Like I mean, maybe even 2. What do you guys think?
2.
I think 3 weeks is good.
If you want to make a
You want it to be a stable,
Yeah,
sturdy
you're right.
wall.
exactly
You're right.
because if everyone's drinking the water again and the wall was imperfect in some through all of a sudden everyone's contaminated, so they gotta be sure it works.
Yeah. So they finish it in 2 weeks, but then they spend another week like trying to test it, make sure it's good. Okay, so I agree. 3 weeks there. Okay, so then it is Ryan's turn. Why don't you draw a card?
Okay. So I just pressed the draw button, right? Okie dokie. Oh. Okay. I think I did it.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. You see a good omen, what is it? Or you see a bad omen, what is it? Oh shoot. Hmm. I feel like things are doing pretty well right now. I feel like we're doing good. So maybe we should add some conflict. Okay. The bad
Concept
omen.
card.
So there's a bad omen.
Yeah.
Some of the younger generation is getting more rebellious, and they're not following the rules anymore. And it's causing conflict.
Oh God, those damn teens.
Youths. Not listening to
They're
their
listening to rock music.
not following the demands of
In their
cream from the
violent video games.
not following the demands of cream from the matriarchal cat women.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're being angsty teens. Okay.
All right, cool.
Do I have to draw that?
Yeah, draw some angsty teens.
Oh shoot, how should I do that? I don't even know. I'll think of something.
Yeah. Okay. Um.
I'll just draw like a face. Okay. Perfect. Done.
All
Now what?
right. So now you do your action.
What are
You
the
can either
options again?
discover something new,
Mm-hmm.
hold a discussion, or start a project.
I feel like we haven't done any Discover New yet at all, right?
No.
Let's do it. Fuck it. What does that do? What I do?
Tell us something new that we discover.
Oh shit. Okay.
It doesn't need to be necessarily, it's like introduce some sort of new situation. So it doesn't necessarily need to be like a thing that you find.
Mm-hmm.
But rather it could be like a disease. You know, it can be it could
Could be
be
anything.
a
Okay.
new like invaders to our land, or it could be whatever.
Okay. There's a hit rock band that travels, and they happen to come into town to play some music for us.
And they're what's causing all the youths to be rebellious.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that sad
Nope.
face your rebellious youth there?
Who is the band?
Chip.
Nickelback.
No, Chip and the Dales.
Chip in the Dales. Don't forget the week to count down the weeks for the projects.
Oh, yep. Thanks. I did forget that again.
Oh, we're getting so close to tamed bees.
I know. Next turn.
Really excited about tamed bees.
And good drinking water. We won't be so thirsty anymore.
Oh, so can we put that into abundancy now?
No, we got 2. Yeah, we got a couple more turns.
Oh,
I
okay.
just brought him down 1. So, all right. I think that's it. So we got this band, Chip and the Dales. And okay. Now it's Lee's turn.
Alrighty, let's see what happens. Alright. There is a large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? There is a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it? Why was it abandoned? Excellent. This actually already goes with something that I was thinking about. Okay. Next to this barren spot right here, there is an object that is in the community called the Iron Thorn. It's just this.
Cool.
No, draw a line. Draw a line. It's not a green line. I am sad face. I struggle bus. Okay.
No.
So there's this great iron tower at the edge of the barren waste, called the Iron Thorn, and we don't know exactly why it's abandoned, because we haven't explored there yet.
Oh shit. The Iron Thorn.
The Iron Thorn.
That's the Chip and Dale's like pit.
There was
Their
What is
their
it?
hit
I don't
metal song.
know.
Chip and the Dale's hit metal song, "The Iron Thorn." Go ahead.
I was gonna say the projects countdown, and so the bees have been tamed.
Huzzah.
Susan, you want to tell us how that resolves?
Yes, so we find out that the bees, since they buzz, they really enjoy the humming of our purring noises that we make as cat girls. So we can more or less like soothe each other and or semi communicate, and we become good friends. This is a mutual relationship. We give each other comfort, and they give us rides and honey.
Wow.
We have
Beautiful.
officially named our home tree Purrn. We are the Beeriders of Purrn.
Can that be the name of our community? Purrn?
Yeah, it is now.
Purrn, yeah.
All right.
Purrn.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the bee riders befriend the bees. So I think then we have.
I have to take my action.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the community is going to start a project. There are those in the community who think we are not doing enough to expand our reach out into the forest, seeking milkable things for the cat girls, and so we're going to start building weapons with which to hunt and defend ourselves. Starting with some rudimentary weapons like spears and things, like things that can be cut, just cut from sharpened into wood. I'm going to say we can get enough to be workable in about 3 weeks.
Nice.
Okay. I am just going to draw a spear in this one cat girl's hand. Actually,
I mean, with them just being spears, we could probably knock it out a bit faster than they said. 3 weeks.
yeah, but we've got a whole community to arm.
I guess you include arming and training. That could bump up to 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have some warriors at the end of this.
Exactly.
Still rudimentary, but all right. So Susan, you drawing that on the?
Yep. I just gave one of the cat girls a spear.
Oh, nice.
That works.
All right, and let me put a number next to that. So that's 3. You said 3 weeks.
I'm gonna have to drop here, guys. I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open. I'm listening and I'm
Yeah.
catching like every other word, and I'm like, wait, what?
No
Oh,
worries.
okay.
It's all
No
good, dude.
worries.
See you.
Later,
Oh,
Beerider.
hopefully I'm covering this. I'm not covering these shifts for much longer.
Yep.
It was fun, and I will catch you all. I don't know when we're actually playing next time.
Yeah, I think in 2 weeks.
Okay, so
I'll message after.
okay.
All right. See you, Sam.
See you guys.
See ya.
Good night,
See
Later,
Paul.
Beerider.
All right, Susan. Draw a card.
Card.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
same ones
You
before.
already have
God damn it! I keep accidentally drawing instead of moving the card. So where'd the card go?
Deleted it because it was the old one. So draw the next one. I don't know why it keeps doing that. There we go.
Ooh. A young boy starts digging in the ground and discovers something unexpected. What is it? An old man confesses to past crimes and atrocities. What has he done? I'm gonna go with a young boy starts digging in the ground and he finds a magical relic.
Shit.
That might help our magic issue.
Oh my god, yes.
What kind of relic is it?
Yeah,
Time for that
he
wizard to
like
turn
Yeah,
us down.
he like starts levitating himself a little bit with it. You know, maybe it can do other things. It
Ooh,
feels
shit.
very elemental, I guess, when
Yeah,
he
we
brings
probably
it
need
back
study
to the community.
Damn. That's pretty cool.
Yo.
Do what's I gonna say? Well, yeah, what kind of artifact is it?
Maybe it's like a. Let's go with like an amulet. You know,
Ooh, nice.
you can wear it around your neck.
Awesome. Do you want to draw that on the map?
I was gonna say the old man one would have been perfect. You could have just said that he was like touching the cat girls inappropriately.
Oh god. It was a sad wizard. Alright, so one of the cat girls wearing an amulet. So projects count down. The water finishes.
Cool.
So we now have good drinking water.
Nice.
So I'm gonna move on our abundance and scarcity chart. I'm gonna move drinking water to abundance. You guys agree with that? We have an abundance now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have a whole river to use now.
We still have this thing next to us, but
For like the resources and scarcity, can we put an abundance of teen angst? Is that?
yeah. Definitely.
Oh no, it's suburbia in the early 2000s.
So Susan, you can. Oh, and then this one counts down. So Susan, you can take an action now.
We discover a friendly sentient fungus creatures. They're cute. They float, shaped like mushrooms.
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
Damn.
Yeah, so yeah,
Fungus
since we
creatures.
discovered this magic relic, the magic is kind of seeping into things, and the dormant creatures are coming back to life. Magic is coming back into the land.
Oh no, we're gonna doom it all again. This is just the prophecy all over again.
Okay, so
I agreed. We were messing with things we shouldn't be messing with. Contempt.
yeah,
Contempt.
yeah, shit. I think me too. I don't like this. This is.
I'm drawing contempt.
This is why the magic was put away.
I am an
This is why we
elderly
stop this
noble.
magic.
I'm an elderly noble cat woman, and I just want to lap my cream and not have these issues. So please stop.
We already have so
gallivanting
little
around.
cream. The magic's gonna spoil what we have left.
All right. All right. Did you? Oh yeah, I see the fungus person. Nice. All right, Kyle, it's your turn.
All right, let's draw. I thought I drew.
Oh yeah, you drew it to yourself.
Oh, there we go. Then I mean to draw that.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, here we go. There is a disquieting legend about this place. What? Oh, still request yes. Let it go. Okay. Should I use the one you just grabbed or this one on screen right now?
Use the one on screen.
Okay, gotcha. There is a disquieting legend about this place. What is it? Or alarming weather patterns destroy something. How and what? I am going to say that there is a disquieting legend that the Iron Thorn is what destroyed our civilization
Oh
in the
shit.
first place.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Wow, wow, wow.
The Iron Thorn.
The Iron Thorn.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's what
Thorn
sucked out all
strikes
the
again.
magic in the land, and we're supposed to bring back the
Damn.
magic.
Shit. We
Well,
must
no, but
destroy
some-
the Iron Thorn.
I'll put some ominous like red squiggles around it.
Yeah, nice. All right, so the cat
Maybe a giant
spear.
eye at the top.
Yeah, giant eye, nice. The cat spears count down by one, so they're just 1 week away from finishing, and then you take an action, Kyle.
So I'm gonna hold a discussion. Before Chip and the Dales showed up, all of our youths were, they were content. They listened. The Chip and the Dales are singing about the Iron Throne, the Iron Thorn, which we all know is the cause of all of our problems. It poisoned our drinking water until we built the dam, and they're singing about the Iron Thorn. Maybe the Chip and the Dales are in league with Iron Thorn. We don't know. I think should we get rid of the Chip and the Dales?
Hmm. As another old cat lady, I also agree that we should not deal with this band. We should get rid of them. There's abundance of cat ladies and a abundance of teen angst, and I don't like it.
So are we supposed to do one sentence? I'm confused.
Yeah, sorry, we were kind of going long.
We're getting in character.
I'm taking contempt.
I'm gonna take attempt at your contempt.
Contempt.
I don't understand what the contempt is.
I think the Chip and Dales are fine because we were like that when we were teens too. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what some of the community says.
Speaking for the youth in the community, you just don't like the Chip and Dales because you're old and past your prime, man. Let us be. Let us dance to our songs about the Iron Thorn.
Oh man.
Okay, so Susan goes now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're not, actively being malicious, we have free speech in this community, man. Until then, let them stay.
What does Kyle say?
So to review, pretty much what my last statement is pretty much is it a summation of what everyone said, or do I just make a decision based on what everyone said?
You do neither. You could you just kind of end with your own statement, your own opinion. The idea of the discussions is they don't they don't end conclusively. They're supposed to be kind of open ended. Um, with the idea that like communities don't often come to like unanimous decisions. So there will
Okay.
be vying factions, and we've kind of outlined a few of those in our discussion.
Okay, so in which case the ending statement is while while quite a few of the elders of the community are not a fan of the Chip and the Dales, the youths and just the general feeling of freedom, is strong with them. Support remains.
All right. All right. So that's the end of your turn because that was your discussion. Yeah. So here, let me mine. Charismatic young girl convinces many to help her with an elaborate scheme. What is it? Who joins her endeavors? Start a project to reflect. A charismatic young girl tries to tempt many to sinful or dangerous activity. Okay.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna do the first one, but I also kind of think, depending on who you are in this community, you might think this is the second one as well. So there's a charismatic young cat girl, excuse me, who has a scheme to build in secret a large stage for Chip and the Dales
Oh shit.
because the cat ladies aren't approving it and they're not, putting their financial backing behind it. But she has a plan to kind of raise funds, grassroots, behind the scenes, and put up this put up this thing. But actually, yeah. But you know what I'm thinking though is that we do have a scarcity of lumber. So first, she's gonna need to convince the lumberjacks to kind of start getting to work. Because I don't think she could just build a stage right now. Like they don't have any lumber.
True.
Or maybe it's just gonna be a 6-week project to build the stage. I think that's it.
I assume lumber just means that they haven't processed the wood. Like maybe there's tons of trees, but they just haven't processed it.
Yeah. So I think it's just gonna make this project take a long time.
I'd say 6 weeks sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we had solved our lumber problem earlier, it could be a lot faster. But we made that choice to neglect the lumber, so makes sense.
I mean, you gotta take wood like from trees that aren't our immediate like living spaces and whatnot.
Stage.
It's this big
The
kind of amphitheater stage
anthem!
down here.
Oh, now that we have the magic amulet, should we turn the wizard's frown upside down?
Yeah, you're probably right. We probably should. Well, we still have a scarcity of magic. I think we need to like figure out what's going on with that first.
We do have some magic coming back though, so
We're on the right track.
Okay, so I started a project to do this. This is gonna be 6 weeks. So that was just my card because the card told me to start a project. Then I'm gonna count down the spears. So Lee, we now have spears, right? You started that
Yes.
project, I believe.
Yes. So now we have a military force of bee riding spearmen and bowmen who can hunt and defend the community against the animals in the woods.
monsters.
Shit. Well, that is intense. On my action, I'm going to let's see. I think I want to start a project. We only have one going on right now. Just started one, but I'm gonna start that wizard, that sad wizard, he can't help himself. You kidding me? He is immediately going to investigate that amulet and try to figure out what's going on there. So let's just kind of put a little magnifying glass. He's going to be studying that amulet there.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And I don't know. I think he's trying to study it and then like kind of be able to harness its magics for other thing. I feel like this also might be a pretty big project.
Especially since
Maybe
magic is scarce until now, so he doesn't have much work with until he starts investigating it.
Yeah.
Maybe break it into 2 projects. One is to investigate the amulet, and the second one is to use what you find.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what its source of magic is. I'm going to say 3 weeks for that. Just to find out where its magic's coming from, try to gain a basic understanding of it.
Okay.
All
Makes
right.
sense to me.
Right.
Indeed.
It's your turn. Oh,
Okay.
and that's the end of spring. So let me get up our next deck.
Ooh.
You're now in summer. So there you go. You can draw from the summer deck. And I don't know how you guys are feeling. I think I could go for a little while longer. I don't know if we're going to finish this game, seeing as we're only in the second season. But
Yeah, we got this. We just gotta go a little faster.
yeah, let's see.
Okay, summer is a time for production and tending to the earth. Start a project related to food, or summer is a time for conquest and gathering of might. Start a project related to the military readiness and conquest. Ooh.
Shit.
Dude, we gotta do conquest, dude. we got our warriors. They just got built.
Yeah, we got bee warriors now.
Who we conquering? Where we dropping, boys?
So
Armor for the bees.
we're gonna start raiding south, beyond the lake, because we think that there might be some frog people there, and we want to take over their territory.
Okay.
And take their resources. Maybe they have milk or something. I don't know.
Time will tell.
I don't suspect that frog milk will be very tasty.
So, is your project? What is your project that you're starting?
We're gonna send scouts out to the lake beyond to see if we can find frog people so that we can start a war
Right.
for their
So,
resources.
we're sending scouts out to look at scout out the frog people to the south.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
So I have to like choose how long it takes, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's not gonna be that long to scout. I want to say 2 weeks.
2 weeks just to scout.
Yeah, just to like kind of see what's out there.
Sounds good.
So I have to draw something and then put like a. I
Yeah,
guess
I'll
you'll
put
put the
the 2
numbers.
next to it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then for my the other thing I'm gonna do discover, and I'm gonna say that the Chip and Dale have a new hit single, and it's called "Fuck Mom and Dad." Magic is cool. That's the new single. I don't know if anyone's gonna take some contempt for that. I don't know.
Yeah, someone's gotta. Please. These cat women are pissed.
Catwomen are not. They were going to tolerate the Chip and the Dales for a bit, but with this new hot single, they're not feeling it.
Guess what? It's about to get
Magic
worse.
is
And the
cool.
cream stores are getting low. They're getting irritable.
Can I add to our abundance and scarcity an abundance of hot new music?
And a scarcity of respect for elders.
Yes.
For sure. Here for the scout mission for the war that was about to start, I'm gonna draw a gun.
Okay. All right, I'll put the 2 next to that, and then if you draw maybe something to represent the hot new music coming out of Chip and the Dales.
Oh yeah. I'll just draw some music notes.
And then we're on to Lee's turn.
I'm gonna go for just a moment. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's see what's going on here. Okay, someone tries to take control of the community by force. Do they succeed? Why do they do this? Or a headstrong community member decides to put one of their ideas in motion, start a foolish project.
Oh, those are great ones.
Those are both good. I can't. So, seeing this foolish war that these like militaristic cat girls are starting with the peaceful frog folk down south, the Chip and the Dales decides to go into politics and is mounting a grassroots peace movement in an attempt to take over
Wow.
the community.
So that's him trying to take control of the community by force.
I mean, like it's hippies. It's hippies. There's like protesting and that results in riots and stuff. I don't know.
Do they succeed?
I'm back.
Do they
That's
succeed?
part of the question.
I'm going to say no. They do not succeed. The power of the cat girls is too deeply entrenched. Chip masses even more support among the youth, but the traditions of Purrn are far too strong, and they're not able to enact any significant change.
Okay.
I'm drawing contempt.
Go for it.
What
We have a
sounds
lot
like the Chip and the Dale trying to take over the town.
Yeah. They tried to
Yeah.
start a hippie peace movement, an anti-war movement, but they were just like beat by the cat lady police forces, and yeah.
Like Gatto Stapo.
Yeah, they were like
Yeah,
sprayed with
yeah,
cream and like with hoses and like.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have much cream. We don't have much cream.
Oh, you're
so.
right. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
we
We
have
have
a
a lot of
scarcity
water.
of cream.
Yeah,
There
they're not
was no
spraying
cream,
anyone
and
with cream. Come on.
no, my circle.
We do have
Oh.
to. We have to figure that problem out, guys.
My bad. I didn't realize what you were doing.
Hopefully,
No,
the war
it's-
with the frogs will
Is
give us
Nice
cream.
peace sign.
Is janky peace sign. And
And
I will. Sorry, go ahead.
I can say in the future that's what peace looks like.
Yep, that's what peace looks like. We have to count down projects.
Here.
All right. So, who was that? Lee? Are you? Or did you
I was
do?
just reminding you to count down projects before I started with my
Oh, yeah.
action.
Yep. I'm counting them down. Go ahead.
Cool. Inspired again by the music of Chip and the Dales, a cadre of some of the older youth in the community have decided to send out their own expedition and steal away in the night on some bees to investigate the Iron Thorn.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
There's so much going on in this community.
So what is this? Is this a project that you're starting to investigate the?
This is a project. Yes.
Did you say it was the elderly cat ladies who are investigating this?
The older
Nope, it
youth,
is
the
the
older
teens.
youth.
It is
The
the
teens.
The young adults.
older
The
youth.
young adults.
Yeah.
Got it. I see.
I will draw some bees over here to represent the bees that they took on their expedition.
Nice. And then how much? How long is this gonna take?
We'll say This will take. We'll say this will take 5 weeks. They have to go out. They have to investigate the thorn. They have to come back. Maybe,
I have a question.
depending. Yes.
Maybe. Yeah.
We have protection from predators as a scarcity, but since we've made our warriors, aren't we good now?
Yeah. I would agree with that. We can move that to an abundance.
Okay.
We also don't necessarily have to remove
And
it.
the sweet,
We
precious
don't.
golden honey. I'm sure it's abundant.
Because
Yes.
it tamed the bees.
Two
Yeah, we do have
problems
lots of
with
honey.
two solutions with the weapons.
Okay. So is that the end of your turn, Lee?
That is the end of my turn. Sorry.
No, you're good. All right, Susan, your turn to draw a card.
Oh, that's.
Oh wait, that was the same one.
same
You
one,
can
yeah.
delete it. Or I can delete it.
There you go. Drag and drop. Okay. Introduce a mystery at the edge of the map, or an unattended situation becomes problematic and scary. What is it? How does it go? Ari. Okay, so unattended situation. Was this giant monster that we have here?
Yeah, or predators.
Our predators.
I'll delete that.
Yeah, so the predators, maybe we find out later, are like magical creatures, corrupted by the Iron Thorn. And,
Uh-oh.
they're almost learning to climb the trees. And we have to, purify them again to make them pure magical creatures.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
This
See, if the
isn't
kids
good.
weren't all obsessed with their rock and roll music, we'd be prepared for this.
Shut up, old person.
Yeah, because they're not like, you can't really kill them since they're like magical. If you try and kill them, they just kind of come back. So yeah, we have to do something with the magic to purify them specifically.
Shit.
So maybe
Okay.
I don't know if I want to
So
start a
there-
project, but
Well, it's gonna be your action in a second.
yeah.
You just so these guys are like all fucked up. Before you do that, let's do some countdowns on these timers before you take your action. So the gun. So I think Ryan, you started that one.
Yeah, the scouting mission for the war.
Yeah. So what did they find?
They found these frog people, and they have big titty frog milk, just like Star Wars.
Right.
Yep. And it's
wow.
blue. It's blue milk. And one of the scouts tasted it, and it tastes really good. It's really
Damn. Okay. So we've now learned that there's some really good milk over there.
good. And they're low life, like there's the really smart civilized frog people, and then there's the like the animals that they're cultivating. So it's their resource. Potential cream.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nice. And also what finishes is the they investigate the magic amulet and what causes its magic, and what they learn is that the amulet was made from some stone that is found in the caves on the other side of
Oh
the
shit.
river, which have yet to been explored, but certainly hold something treacherous. So if they want more magic, they have to go to those caves. All right, I'll count the other things down, and then it is Susan. It's your, I think, action.
Yes. So I'm gonna say introduce a new, I guess, situation or something. I was thinking, somebody found out that a few of the older cat ladies are actually part of the old regime that were with the Iron Thorn that caused the apocalypse. And they were trying to get rid of magic to control the people.
Oh shit.
So we gotta bring the magic back at all costs, and that is one of the only ways to continue.
Oh man, that's a dropping a bomb on
That's
us.
a big one. How'd they find that
Oh
out? Like
shit!
some like.
And
like,
that's why the old
adventurous
cat ladies
youths.
don't like the youths and the Chip and the Dales. You know? Because they're part of the
Oh,
old
so Chippendale's
conspiracy.
right.
Yeah.
Power to the
Okay.
people, man.
Nice. So we discover some old cat ladies. You want to draw that on the map? The treacherous cat lady, the evil cat ladies,
Yeah,
the
maybe I'll
old evil ones.
make like a sly, angry face on the old cat lady.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right, so that was your action. Shit, man, we got some treacherous.
We get plot twists here.
Yeah. All right, Kyle, it's your turn. You can draw a card.
Alrighty. I've got Summer is Fleeting. Discard the top 2 cards off the top of the deck and take 2 actions this week.
Ooh, okay.
Interesting. So to do discard off the
You
top
can
of the
just
deck,
draw the top 2 off like you did that one.
and
All
these
right,
2 are just gone.
yeah, those are just gone. They don't happen. So, all right, so you can take 2 actions.
Whew, okay. For 2 actions, I'm going to say the youths are going to start a project of overthrowing the old cat women.
Again.
Yes.
Now they know the truth. They're going to have more support now. But still, it is overhauling their whole society. So I would say it take like 6 weeks to do.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I take contempt.
That's it.
So yeah, we get some. The youths are overthrowing the old cat women.
Okay, shit.
What's going on in this society?
And see if we're discovering something new. Back on the magic amulet, they said it came from the cave, or they found a connection to the cave.
Yeah.
A stone from the cave or something.
Yeah, the amulet like came from the cave. That's what they learned, is that it was made of some material, something from the cave.
Okay, I'm gonna say that we're gonna discover that down deep in the cave is an old temple made out of the same material as that amulet.
Oh shit. All right.
Oh, the
So,
temple.
all right, so you got a temple in the cave and the youths are overthrowing. Is the youths overthrowing, is that a project?
Yes.
Okay. And you said how long is that going to take? 6 weeks?
The max, because this is big society
Societal
overhauling.
overthrow. Yeah. All right, cool. So youths are revolting and temples. All right, so you're going to draw those 2 things?
Yeah.
I'll give you a little 6. All right, cool. I'm going to draw my card as you do that.
And gun.
Oh no.
It was gonna be a sign, but now it's a gun.
Oh shit! Look at that, Eric. You could stop this
know.
from happening if
Stop
you
the
wanted
revolution.
I know. I just realized I had to count down the other 2 projects. I know. That's probably what I'm going to do right now.
to.
Let me read the other one. Something goes foul and supplies are ruined. Oh, I kind of like that too,
That's kind of
though,
interesting too. Yeah.
because we have a lot of abundances right now that I could fuck with.
You could.
The cream get worse.
Oh,
Your
Cream's already a
Crim's already. Yeah. I think you got to do it, man. You got to do the
Okay.
Project Family.
No. Uh, No,
contention.
I
don't know.
I'm interested in doing that, but it's too easy.
Is this too easy? Okay.
I want to see what happens if this
Ooh,
6-week project makes it through it. So
what you
the
could do is there's those we have that scouting mission for the Iron Thorn. You could say something terrible happens, or who knows.
well, no, that already finished.
Oh.
Oh,
The
you mean
ones that are
the
going.
Iron Thorn one or the Frog one?
Oh, the Iron Thorn, yeah.
Yeah.
They
That one
can
hasn't
find
finished
something.
yet.
Yeah, they can find
Maybe
something nasty
kills
that
them
could.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who knows?
Okay,
Or maybe
I
the
love your
cat
guys'
women.
idea, but
What?
I'm gonna go
Okay. Okay.
with the second one, which is adding a scarcity that something goes foul, which is that Chip is found murdered,
What about the
and
Dales?
so we now have a scarcity of hot new music.
Oh no!
It is no longer an abundance; it is now a scarcity.
I'm
The
so
cat
sad.
women totally had him assassinated to stop the revolution.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
That was their response.
This is horrible.
Backfired. It's only gonna
Didn't they?
backfire. It's gonna
Didn't
make
they
people more
know?
angry.
Exactly. This revolution's only going to take 4 weeks now.
these cat women they're out of touch. They're out of touch.
No, Chip and Dale. So the Dales are okay though, right? It's just Chip.
Yeah, it's just Chip. But everyone knows he was the soul.
Yeah,
We
he.
now have a
True.
no hot new music currently. But
That
okay,
sucks.
so that was my oh no, that was just the card. So now I count down all the current projects count down to the stage is almost built, but now Chip is dead.
No.
It's gonna be a memorial for him now.
She's gonna lose. Yeah. How are we gonna get hot new music back? Okay. So then I'm gonna start a no. Wait, what else can I do? I'm going to I'm gonna start a project, and this is a project taken on in memoriam of Chip. as Chip uh, as Chip dies, some of his followers, in efforts to, put into action his ideals of peace, send another scouting party that is trying to make contact with the frog people and make peace negotiations and possibly even recruit their help in the overthrow of the cat people. So,
The old cat people.
yeah. Of the elder regime. The cat ladies, the cat women. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. So they're starting off down to the frog people to try to get their help and offer peace. Right. So I'm gonna draw that, and I'm gonna make that I'm gonna say it's a 4-week project because they're trying to go quickly before the revolution's done. But I guess they're just talking to them. Maybe even a 3-week project. I'm gonna do a 3-week project.
They're going to have to mend fences, given that we attacked.
That's true.
Well, did we attack? I thought it was just a little scouting party.
Yeah, I thought it was scouting to see what they had.
Just got it.
Yeah.
Ah,
It was before. That's the next project.
They're planning. Yeah, he's planning an attack, but we're trying to do that quicker than them. So, all right. So yeah, that goes to Ryan's turn. I'll draw something for that.
So you sure he's trying to stop the attack from happening? Is that what you're saying?
No. They're trying to go to the frog people first to make peace and get their help.
Oh, I see.
All right.
Oh, this is my turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna draw something there.
Oops, I accidentally did it that way. Whatever. Okay. Outsiders arrive to the area. Why are they a threat? How are they vulnerable? Outsiders arrive to the area. How many? How are they greeted? Oh shit. So outsiders are gonna arrive no matter what. So they're gonna be a threat, or how are we gonna greet them?
Sexy cat men.
Oh.
I don't know.
No.
The long fabled, the prophecy. It's
Let's see. Let's just do something totally new and different. Let's say the elephant people are coming and they see that we have resources in the honey and they want it for themselves. They are vulnerable to sound. It scares them.
Also,
Lots
they
of
can't
sound.
climb trees. Go ahead.
And they can't climb trees.
what creatures are these?
Elephant people.
Elephant people. Vulnerable to sound. Nice. Okay, damn. You want to draw those on the map somewhere?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Shit.
They're mean. And they're pissed.
So,
Okay, yeah, now I get to do something else. Shoot.
well, wait, I count down the projects and the stage finishes.
Nice.
But as a stage, they call it the Chip Memorial Amphitheater, and it has become like a base of operations for the
Well, and
revolution.
they also have cover bands playing there too, you know.
Oh yeah. David and the Dales play there all the time, but this is not the same.
It's just not the same at all.
All right, sorry. Continue with your turn. Take your
So there's the
action.
3 things I can do: a conversation, I can do
Discover something new,
discover,
or start a project.
I'm gonna say the fucking cat ladies mount a counter attack against the revolution. And they're going to try to. Oh, they've already killed Dale or Chip. What should they do? They're gonna try to harness the amulet to protect themselves. Or I don't know.
Use the very thing they were trying to destroy.
Because they're evil hypocrites.
Yeah, they're gonna now try to use the magic. Oh man.
So how does that work if we have 2 conflicting wars?
Yeah, I mean it's we have a lot of contempt in this society. Yeah, I mean I think you can start a conflicting project, right? I don't see why not.
What do I put the time? Let's do it the same time as the other one. It's gonna be 4 weeks.
Yeah, so
So
essentially what
at 4
happens is we
weeks
kind
we'll
of
see what happens.
Yeah, we discuss how it kind of resolves, rather than like one winning or not. We just we describe like what is the fallout of these efforts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll draw it.
And who started the revolution?
I think I started the revolution.
You did.
Yeah. Okay. Try to make sure. Okay. All right. So I counted them all down. So yours is gonna be 4.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just this 4 will represent both. All right. So Lee, it is your turn to draw a card.
Fantastic. Alright, what's going on? Summer. A project finishes early. What led to it? No, don't draw. What led to its early completion? Or the weather is nice and people can feel the potential all around them. Start a new project.
and these are actually, now I should separate. These are 2 different projects. So you could,
You could have one of them win.
Yeah, you could help
Right
the
now.
amulet or
Which way will you go?
Or you could not do that,
or the piece. The other project is the piece. Oh, and I didn't
Oh,
count
the
this one. Actually, this
bees.
one should
The
have finished
bees.
last time. Shoot.
All right. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so we've got Old Cat Lady counterattack, revolution, peace,
For the
Mhm.
frogs.
peace with the frogs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to say that Peace with the Frogs did, in fact, finish early.
Nice.
What led to its early completion was that since the last scouting mission, the frogs have learned the language of the cat people. They've
Ah.
been diligently studying, which made communicating with them much, much easier this time around. Now, who started that project?
That was me.
Okay, you do still get to determine the result of the project. Are they with
Okay.
us?
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think the frog people understand our plight, the plight of the oppressed, and but what I will say is that they're a fairly pacifistic peoples, so they don't have much in the way of support. But yeah, so they offer their aid, but it's not a.
They could offer cream.
Oh yeah, they do have cream. But I don't think the kids want the cream. So the kids aren't asking for the cream. The kids want the hot new music.
So, Eric, would you say that these are peace frogs? Perhaps?
Definitely peace frog.
Nice. Okay. So, before I take my action, the expedition out to the Iron Thorn has completed.
Yes, it has.
And at the end of the expedition, the kids, the Utes, as it were, discover that the Iron Thorn is covered in ancient runes, and like the interior is all this like magically resonant stone. The much like the caves in the south part of the map, the Iron Thorn is just a place of magical resonance that can be used for good or ill. And the kids are devising a plan to bring magic back.
Reverse the process.
Reverse the process.
The only thing larger than infinity is 0. Oh wait, how's it go?
Strike that. Reverse it.
All right. So, do you want to start what do you want to do on with your action?
So, we are the youth of the nation. Going to start conducting arcane experiments and rituals in the Iron Thorn to try to bring magic back to the land. That's
Okay,
definitely going to be 6 weeks.
All right. I'll put a little 6 up there if you want to draw that whatever way you please. And then it is Susan's turn to draw a card.
All right.
So I think we only have a few more summer cards. How do you guys feel about just kind of finishing out summer?
Yeah.
And then we could pick this up on another time.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What's a good time to finish?
Maybe next week,
Yeah,
because I
first.
think Josh's game is
Potentially canceled?
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
he couldn't do it next week. So
That works.
we can message after, but let's do it next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Susan. But do you guys want to finish out summer now? So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can finish.
Yeah.
That's the same card.
Oh yeah. I'll have to delete that. Draw another one. I don't know why it does. It gets weird.
It's not letting me. Is it out of cards? Draw.
Here, let me try to.
Right.
Oh yeah, it is out of cards. All right. So
guess
so
summer's
that is
out
the
of
end of summer. All right.
Well then, that's fun. Start up at the top next time.
So what does
Yeah.
all this contempt do? Like, what happens when we build up
It
contempt?
just is okay. So something actually is that you can delete. You can get rid of contempt if I should have mentioned that. If someone does something that you feel like abates your issue, that you know.
That you drew the contempt for, as if people are keeping track of what they drew contempt for.
I know.
I know there's at least one time where I drew contempt at Ryan's contempt.
One time I drew contempt
I'm gonna
because
put
somebody
one
like was just doing a run-on sentence. So I was like,
So what it's supposed to represent is the like disarray in the community, the contempt within the community that different people have. So you're
Mhm.
supposed to take it when like someone makes a decision that you're like, I think that there's people in this community that don't like that idea.
yeah.
So I think a lot of that has happened, seeing as we're on the brink of revolution. We're in the
We're about to have a civil war.
Literally revolution. This is actually the third attempt at said
We're
revolution.
either gonna be okay, or we're all gonna be dead by the time the people come in the winter or whatever.
I know.
Matter.
We're gonna be screwed in the winter. I mean, I guess we're practicing. We're gonna be militarized. That's for sure.
The other thing with contempt is you can turn it in to do something particularly selfish for the interests of the group that you're representing at the time that you
So
are
what happens?
acting.
How do I turn it
Okay.
in?
So here, I just found it. It's the third paragraph. It says, if you ever want to act selfishly to the known detriment of the community, you can discard a contempt token to justify your behavior. You decide whether your behavior requires justification. This will often trigger others taking contempt tokens in response.
So, for example, I actually took contempt when I sent the kids out to the Iron Thorn because I knew it was going to cause disarray back home.
I'm just very agreeable. Have not taken any contempt.
Yeah, you're just loving all of it.
I mean, this shit's fucking great.
Yeah.
So
I'm enjoying this.
At what point do you spend it? You just spend the contempt whenever you want?
Yeah, it looks like it says you can spend it just when you're doing something that you know is like bad for the community.
Oh, so when I did that scouting mission. Well, I mean,
yeah, you could have. I don't know.
One thing I noticed with the way we're playing it, I feel like we're playing it more to build a story than to build a setting, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No.
I like that we're doing it this way because I'm excited to find out what happens with our Catgirl Civil War and what's going on with the Iron Thorn. I want to know.
Yeah.
Glad I put the Chippendale in. I think he was a great addition.
Just wait until another charismatic young girl forms the Rescue Rangers, the most popular of the governed groups.
Oh God.
True.
Yes, that needs to happen.
That was gonna be my next project if not for the Iron Thorn subplot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plots going on.
The fungus people haven't done anything. The elephants just got it. Who knows what they want?
I mean, they're friendly fungus people, is what I said.
So far.
I was actually thinking of doing something with the fungus people, where they're like, I was gonna do like a discovery, and the fungus people are actually shitting and pissing everywhere, and it's disgusting. And
yeah, but it's fertilizing.
You don't know how to deal with it.
It's fertilizing the wildlife.
Realizing the trees are actually growing.
We haven't done anything with the giant holy tree yet. I just noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
true.
that's true.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
dying.
and we never went to the caves either.
We
Well, we
did.
do know that there's a temple in the
Technically.
cave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
That's
discovered
true,
the
that's true.
temple in the cave.
You're right. You're right.
I posted my notes because I took notes.
Good idea, because we're probably gonna forget by the
I
time
mean,
we
I'm
come
sure
back. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
Eric is sort of taking notes as well.
No,
Oh.
I'm not taking any notes.
Oh, well, you're,
Uh,
you're
We
noting
all took
something.
notes we all took notes by drawing on,
On the
the
map.
Yeah,
on the
I'm
map.
excited for like next time when we come in, we upload the map, and it's like, wait, what? What's going on? Is that an elephant?
It's just a bunch of cats and guns. Cats and guns. Cats and
So,
guns.
so do you guys want to play? You guys are all down to play next week?
Yeah.
Like
Would you be down to do it on Tuesday instead of Wednesday? Because
Down whenever.
Tuesday
Yeah.
works a little better for me.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Uh,
fine.
I actually have a standing thing on Tuesdays, so I couldn't do Tuesday, but
That's okay.
I could do.
I can do Wednesday. I don't think it's gonna take us as long to finish. That's just the day before my first day of school, so I don't want to
Gotcha.
be up too late. But
Ooh,
I think we'll
I'm
be able
sorry.
to. No, it's alright.
If you guys wanna go without me, you are fine to do that too.
No,
No.
I'd like you to be there. It'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. And I imagine like without the setup, and now that we kind of like know the rules, I feel we'll blow
Yeah,
through.
I think
autumn
we'll
and fall.
finish it in like an hour,
Mhm.
hour and a half. Because I already took out cards too, so like.
Yeah.
Especially since, if I recall quickly, with the winter one, once there's just a chance of the game ending at any point once
Yeah.
it winter.
Yeah, there is. So
True.
it could end early. Yeah, I think we'll be able to. I think we'll finish it quickly.
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, thank you guys for playing that game. I've been like dying to play this game for so long. That was a lot of fun.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
it's
It
a
was
lot.
It is a lot of fun.
interesting.
We're just creating a magic furry world.
I know.
Yeah, we really are.
Like you're mentioning like earlier, like, oh hey,
That's
we could
mostly
use
my fault.
I mean, we all ran with it, so it's a
Yeah.
group, it's a group
It's
effort.
true. That abundance of cat girls was nearly unanimous.
Yeah.
And no joke, like you mentioned earlier, like, hey, this could be a fun way to make a setting before, to play a campaign in. I'm kind of invested in this Catgirl forest. I want to see what happens.
I know. That's what I was thinking too. Is like, man, we got the bee riding shit. We got the frog people. We got the mushroom people. We got
Elephant
iron
people.
thorn. It's
Yeah,
like
the spookiness up there.
it's like you got the
You got a
magic
band.
stones. Like, yeah, you got the band. It is really a fun way to like make a really creative and unique setting for a game.
True.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go to bed, but I'll see you next week to finish this.
Yes.
All right, catch you then.
Good night,
All
guys.
right.
Adios.
Thanks, Eric.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.